Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Antoinette here from Antoinette Intuitive Tarot and Jewellery. I just wanted to talk about the magical guide to the waning year from the Secrets of the Cauldron. This is a magical diary for working with, and it started this year 2021 in January, and that was for the waxing year. It comes in two parts, 6 monthly calendars. So I didn't get the waxing year because I was too new into what I was doing and didn't want to get overwhelmed. And then as we got closer to July, I decided to get the waning year. And I use this exactly as said. This is my personal magical recordings, research and things in here. So I do have pages that are clipped together. I can't show everything, but I had forgotten to show it to you. So I thought it'd be polite before I get to the end of it to show it, as they've just released their new waxing year for 2022 for anyone that is interested and likes what they see. So here's the people, the Secrets of the Cauldron. It is a UK-based diary, and they are on Instagram, Facebook, and Etsy, I think. But I ordered via their website, which is their www.secretsofthecauldron.co.uk. You can get this in a hard format or a paper format, or you can have it as a downloadable. So I went with the paper format because I do not have that much ink. And I'm not sure if you can write on it as a ebook or not. I'm just not that technically minded. So it's a nice spiral bound book. It comes with, I don't know if that's showing up on here, but it's a holographic cover. So you've got the holograph there. We have the back, and it tells us about the two ladies who've created this. So we have Cheryl and Kath. And I think this might be them. I've never really paid much attention to reading the back, to be fair, but they are both witches, and they have between them, as it says here, over 50 years of experience between them. I think Kath has been a witch for 30 years, if I remember correctly from what I've seen somewhere published by her in her own words. Right, enough yapping, let's take a look. So it is a cardboard, really stiff cardboard cover. You have the moon phases there for the whole year, and you have the diary overview for the whole year there as well. Max has just come in, so he's making himself known. So you get a little welcome, some interesting information. So it talks if you've journeyed through the waxing year with them, and then what you're looking to get from this book. It's got a little bit of a Book of Shadows feel to it. So it has some of the information that you know, your common things that you need, really, references. You have your Wheel of the Year and dates. A little bit on the moon cycles. And then it goes into July. So for every month you get this lovely page here. And then you get a page like this with dates and the phases of the moon and the astrological elements if you need them. So that's always handy depending on where you're at. You get a goals page to start every month. So plan your goals, or your plans and goals even, and some prompts on what to do, things you might want to leave, how you might want to plan to work with the moon cycles if indeed that's your thing. And then I started working with that, so I've put those together. And then every time we move into a new astrological sign, you get a page for that element, and you get some information on it. So you get one for every astrological sign as we go through. Wow, I thought we'd left Mercury retrograde. Then obviously I've worked on some of those pages, so I've just put them together. So those are normal diary pages in there. And throughout the book, as you go through the months, dotted in and out, there are little rituals, things to do, suggested things to create. So this one's about a spell for bath and creativity. And it's your monthly splish splash spell. And then this is what I've covered up so far. So you get 2 days per page. You get some of the information on the page if it's relevant to you. So there you have your moon, that's suggesting that this is a great one to do your splish splash bath for joy and creativity. And you get your to-do lists on them, which is very nice as well. And there's your full moon in Aquarius. yeah, so you get like a bit there to write and a bit to do. So I like to, here's my ideas and ingredients I might want to get, or things I need to find or source. That's how I've been using this for me. And there we go into Aquarius, and then back into diary pages. And then for the month of coming towards the end of the month, we have a little bit here on working with the pendulum. So you got some divination facts and things. And then we go into August. So again, we have the page, the bits about the month ahead, your plans and goals, and your diary pages. And then we come into, so we have information about the Wheel of the Year. So there we have Lammas. We also have a bit there on Leo, ways that you can celebrate that particular Sabbath if that's something you are drawn to do. We have a monthly magical tarot spell for health in here for this one. And then, you know, your diary pages are back in. There we have the full moon in Aquarius, July and August. By the way, the full moon was in Aquarius for both of them. Is that correct? July and August? Or was it August and September? I think it's July and August. Because, yeah, full moon in Aquarius, full moon in Aquarius. Because how the, I don't know how to explain it, how the angle sits. So the full moon set there, the degrees of whatever we call this, and then it landed there. So every so often you get two in the same sign. Does that make any sense whatsoever? I don't know. That is my limits to how I've learnt so far with my kind of moon astrology and things. I think sextiles, is that the word? I don't know. So here we have a bit about warding your home, protection. And we come into September, where we have plans and goals, Virgo. Sometimes I use these, sometimes I don't. I only use them really if it's something massive I want to do. Some pages that I've used. Then we've got diary page, a little love drawer jar spell, so how to make a little jar magic, a little bit of jar magic for yourself. Pisces. What was I watching? Ariel Gracia, I think might be the name on YouTube. And they did a little kind of prosperity spell. So I've jotted it down there because I thought it was interesting to look at to remind myself. So I'll come back to this. Here we have the autumn equinox. Meeting your shadow, the devil. Everyone's favourite tarot card. Ways to meet your shadow. So ways in which you can do this. So by journaling, path working, what we would call shadow work in the kind of tarot world, I guess. And yeah, just working through those sorts of things. And then you get like reflections spots as well in the books. Here we have October, where we are currently. Thoughts on what I want to do. I did a meditation that I've written down. Moving into Libra. And then we have some magical pages in there. And some more monthly calendar. We've got the how to make a protection charm bag. And then that's probably about as much through as I've done with my magical writing. So we can just carry on flipping through now. The full moon in Aries. Working with your ancestors, of course, it is the month. Especially with the veil being already begun to thin, hasn't it? Because we are, what, the 20th today? A little bit there about Halloween. Ways in which you can celebrate. Colour correspondences that you might want to use. Here we have an oil that's been suggested to make that you can then use on your altar and for your workings moving forward throughout the year. Some more thoughts and reflections that you might like to put down. And coming into November, plans and goals. A page for new moon intentions. So that's been covered up in my previous month, so you haven't seen that. But yeah, you do get a new moon intentions page to plan on. And then you put your normal daily pages. Candle spell magic. That's really pretty, isn't it? If only they all looked lovely as that when we did them. Here we have Taurus, full moon for the month of November. A little bit on sigil magic, how it works. December, the month ahead, plans, goals, diary pages. There we have Sagittarius is the star sign. New moon intentions. magical powder. So this is creating a magical powder. It'll tell you what it's for and how to use it here, the ingredients that you need. And we have a bit on the full moon, which will be in Gemini for Sagittarius. The winter solstice, how to celebrate that particular Sabbath there, some celebrations. I mean, I don't think many of us need to be told how to do that. We have scrying, different ways of scrying. Obviously it's not just the crystal ball, you can do it with flame, mirror, water. And then we have like the Book of Shadows here at the back, which is what I really quite liked about this. You know, when you can't remember and you just want those correspondences to hand. So some suggestions and things here on what you can do, activities that you can undertake which aren't too expensive, how to set moon intentions, doing full moon rituals with release with the moon, how to ground and center your energy, new moon phases, charging your magical objects. We've got some other lunar energies here, and you can, little space there for your thoughts, working with the planets, correspondences, spell work correspondences. So we have suggestions, what your goal or intent might be, and then symbols that might go with it. Elements. That's a bit annoying. It flips back and front. Correspondences for days of the week. Crystals, colours, planets, and things. Then we've got your astrological signs and symbols with your element, modality, ruler, rules, colour, stones, herbs, and works magic 4. Yeah. Then we have your standard colour magic. We have some tarot correspondences for the cards. So this also just like what you, so the card, the type of spell or intent that you could do as a significator, how it might be. We've got the major arcana here as well, and then some so the major arcana, if you're using it for spells or intents, it's only been kind of set for those things there, and it's not infinite. This you can like carry on and do your own thing, or finite rather. So this is for you to then work on and have some pages to do like your spells and rituals that you might have designed throughout the year. So you get quite a few pages, which is nice to do that. And then you get to the end of the book. So that is the very lovely magical guide to the waning year. So that's July to December 2021. And as I said, the waxing year, January to July 2022, is now available from their website, which is www.secretsofthecauldron.co.uk. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.